Shall we start? I'm grateful.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance!
I'm counting on you.
What the? Who is that? Zhang Fei.
Do not fear. That may be
Pathetic. There better be tens of thousands of you. Now, which... There you are. Here we go. Don't think you're getting through. Pulverize anyone who tries. You hear me? Let's give it to them. Stop where you are. Going anywhere. I'll make sure you fall by my sword. We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way. Damn, they got past us. Gotta take care of them or Liu Bei and the others will be in danger.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way! My blade is
The enemy officer
air.
has been defeated.
Truly formidable. Begin the advance. All units, march!
The road ahead is thorny. Walk it with You think you can stop us with so few warriors?
Insult. Take them down! Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're done for!
Rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It is good to see you safe. Counting on you. It is difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer.
What just happened? You're wounded!
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
Can't be without equal. A true army can be. So that's how Zhang Fei is. Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy
The enemy
and
officer
hunt them down.
has been defeated.
I don't believe it. Lord Liu Bei! He waited for us!
How can I leave behind those who believed in me? Let us all escape to Jiangxia.
Take a That's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements. That man is a whirlwind.
The enemy officer has been defeated. So, this is everyone then. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
Forward march!
I'm still needed.
The enemy officer
I must
has been
fall back
defeated.
for now.
Beaten in battle. Believe this.
The enemy officer
Real fight
has
starts
been
now.
defeated.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
The enemy has been defeated.
No need to overextend ourselves. Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Xiao Yun, good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell, Tarata. You have my eternal gratitude.
Take this.
Here we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back. All right. We've taken care of those trying to cross the bridge. I better go after brother now.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Fantastic deed. This is something I shall never forget.
How about this?
Counting on you.
Let's go. I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time.
The
with
enemy officer
reinforcements.
has been defeated. The enemy officer
I will now prepare
been
for
defeated.
Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance!
We've fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
The enemy
Follow
officer
him.
has been
The
defeated.
officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike, all entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao? I must ascertain this for myself.
Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
It's an honor to battle against you. Okay.
them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them!
What's going on? An attack?
So you've come to face us instead of accompanying Liu Bei. Brave and bold. So, you stand before us despite the odds. We would not expect anything less from you.
Take that! You're our enemy? That's too bad. But I'm not pulling any punches!
You must hold the line.
Has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take me to the right.
I must retreat until we meet again.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Take that!
The upper hand. Everyone, keep this up.
Indeed, you really do seem to be a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Bear witness to my power. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Impressive that you've come all this way with this many civilians. Your abilities may indeed be a threat.
Feel my wrath!
I am Lord Cao Cao's blade. I shall end you here and now, Liu Bei. Our enemies bow to my incredible might. Take you all out.
Counting on you. I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Gotta be quicker.
Bear witness to my power.
You must be kidding!
Another
obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That's an officer? You must be kidding!
No matter how you slice it.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest. Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Gotcha! Loose at will! Let's end this.
Take that!
An ambush! Damn! It was a trap!
Take that!
This is no time for trepidation. No. Our valor must carve out a path.
I can barely
enemy
hold
officer
my weapon
has
anymore.
been defeated.
Maybe it's time to call it a day.
Take that!
Let's go.
Keep pressuring them.
Come
The
on!
enemy officer
Let them
has
slip
been
past
defeated.
us like this. We have no options now except retreat.
I can hardly believe we fended off Lord Cao Cao's massive army. Truly, I have been blessed with the finest of combats.
The two of us together are practically unbeatable. Wouldn't you say?
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond. What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
Cao Cao has been defeated. As such, it falls to me to stop Liu Bei here. So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace! The man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? What will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. How is that different from the Guardians of Peace we hated so much? How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us?
Let's go.
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. So you can't strike me down. Naive fool. You've always been soft. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words live and create? If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin. Farewell, Zuluan.
Those who have been long divided, thus has it always been. Guardian of Peace. One will champion heroes, the other will lurk in the shadows. That is the new way, and thus shall our purpose. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founder, that they had the faces of children, and that no number of years. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your
The casualties were significant. However, it went better than we imagined. We not only protected the people of Jing, but have also managed to defeat the massive force Cao Cao sent our way. The valor of Lord Zhang Fei and Lord Jiao Yun goes without saying, but your feats were just as astounding. Thanks to your presence on the battlefield, my plan was more effective than I expected. I'm glad to have miscalculated. There will come times when I will have need of your abilities. I trust you will continue to lend me your strength henceforth. Now then, since we've completed our retreat, there's no reason for us to stay. Let us quickly head to Jingxia, where Lord Liu Qi awaits. Once we rendezvous there, we may even be able to counterattack. If we can inflict a defeat upon Cao Cao and weaken him, getting Wu to join us will be much easier. We will have to keep on fighting for now. All of you will be vital in helping us get through this trying time. I must admit, I did not understand at first what Lord Liu Bei meant when he said he had taken Jing. It seems that he is much more interesting and much more ambitious than I had initially thought.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems. They say Lord Liu Bei.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
Well... Go ahead.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape was the right choice.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Zhengsha in one piece. As if a rabble like that could ever be a match for us. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
Someone said a massive army's on its way to Jiangsha.
That man who came by.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. Even so, people of Jing want... If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world. My chagrin is undeniable. That would be the same as abandoning. Our troubles have yet to pass. Yet, I shall fight. I suppose that sounds like... Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends.
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan. Before long, they shall...
Then that means...
Indeed, Lord Xuan Chuan.
Well,
I fear that without
tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he was...
We're in front of the man himself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, that Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen... And what is this path to victory that you have envisioned?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, after discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we will rendezvous with Wu.
So, we're taking the fight to the water.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the central the people of Wu, conversely. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao, yet on the water.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, the enemy won't be able to deploy quickly.
And when that happens, we shall...
Amazing.
This is no time for conjecture.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong.
Well, well. I distinctly expressed...
Even for me, the very idea...
All the more reason to...
Are you sure about that? If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of...
Is that a threat? Sorry.
I see. Then you leave...
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned.
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I just want to be sure I choose the right one. I need to know that they have what it takes to rule the land. That's why I have my heart set on minding my own business, until I find the right lord. Well, at least I did anyway. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as... Still, I don't...
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is the plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march this time of year. The wind... But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed. We must, perhaps due to the climate or terrain, I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. This is a vital task. Perhaps I shouldn't say this.
The city here...
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals?
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous...
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who's... Huang Gai a traitor? Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts. I suppose I can...
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord... What's more, when Zhou Yu...
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. According to the man himself, he found Lord Suan Chuen lacking in caliber. Though if you ask me, I observed no such misgivings.
Regardless, if Huanggai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Cao Cao's forces? Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history? The decisive...
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then...
Let's begin. Now then.
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you mind?
Fine. Aye.
Shall we start?
Fight, so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you.
We've done all that we can. But now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Defense now! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
We must not let them reach land. Those arrows at will! Well aware of your skill. Use every bit of strength to take you on!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can't let them take this position.
I must hold it!
Take that!
All my moves! We go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Well, I still can.
This is bad. Someone doesn't get here fast. We're done for.
Everything is going well so far. I'd
The
say
enemy
it's just
officer
about time to land
been
another
defeated.
beat.
Begin the advance.
When did they get behind us? Really? This just became a lot more complicated.
Sorry. But you know, I'm not going to pull any punches.
We seem to have recovered. What just happened? Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
The enemy's starting to overwhelm us. To turn this around somehow.
Where did I go wrong? What just happened? Things don't look too good.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Okay, just starting. Just starting. Let's go. We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
It's time. I'm headed for the altar.
That white fan, his appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, True Leon. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. I claim another victory in the name of my brother. I've been waiting for this. This is tough, no matter how you slice it. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint. You will have to make they do without me?
My strength was not enough. I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives!
The enemy officer now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. These ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
Victory! So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
This one's for the history books. Let's go! Counterattack! Witness to my power. All my might. Come to this.
The enemy officer
I won't
been
hold
defeated.
back. That is my last act of decency toward you.
Take that! I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Eat dirt!
Counting on you.
Take that! Let's go!
The enemy officer
Where did I go
has
wrong?
been defeated.
Things don't look too good.
Now's our chance!
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is what I call intense. All fired up. You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you
The
wish
enemy
to live.
officer has been defeated.
Commence the advance.
Is that
The enemy officer
Huang guy?
has been defeated.
I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance! I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
When you come, I'll show you.
The enemy officer
At this point,
has been defeated.
there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Here we go!
Victory! Done well. It seems your skills are honed with each passing day.
Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must move back.
Turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. I've no other choice. Neck and neck at this point. The real fight starts now.
You are a true warrior of the Three
The
Kingdoms.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Apologies, but I must fall back. Victory! If you please. Let's go.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
All my might. This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in this.